Thank you for participating in this little program. We're going to consider whether we can trust testing data to whether or not it is sufficient to determine the performance of our students. There's a lot of times, most programs, most things are run in LAUs and other school districts based on the testing data that we receive. Even sometimes the funds schools receive is based on this. So we're going to kind of do a little, see how well it works. Those of you that have, how many of you are participating in the test? Okay, you're going to be in the exam mode right now. You're going to take an exam. And as you take the exam, there are about 3 options of the exam. Choose whichever option you want to take. You have 3 minutes to take that exam. After 3 minutes, you must submit your test, and that test will end. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Your 3 minutes begins right now. And yes, log in. Log into the test. Yes, I emailed the test to you guys. Check your LAU's email and start taking the test immediately. Okay, we're going to restart you. The 3 minutes starts. Are you guys ready?
I haven't gotten the email.
She got it.
Take your time. I'm going to give you a few minutes.
What's the sign form? A, B, or C? He said you can choose the general.
You can choose, yes. Choose the A, B, or C test. There are 3 tests you have to take. Choose any one of them you want to take. There are 3 options. All right, your 3 minutes begins now. Start. Make sure you read the directions before you start. Read each questions very well and answer them effectively. Unfortunately, I cannot help you while you're taking the test. You're done. Okay. Thank you. Oops. You're done too? Okay? If everyone is done, you let me know. You have 1 minute to go. After 1 minute, I'm going to stop the test. Thirty seconds to go. Submit your work. Test time is over. Let's stick to the rules of the test. Submit your work. Test is over. Thank you. So we are going to take a look at the result of the test. Okay, so 80% of you did from A, while 20% did from C. All right, let's look at the individual responses and see those of you that. Okay. Who's Zamudia? You had 0 score. You have 0 over 4. You have 0 points.
Aren't all my answers correct? They're green.
Okay, sorry, you had,
Perfect.
4 of 16 points.
4 of 16?
Yes, so that would give you a D or an F. That would be a D or an F. Okay,
I'm supposed to get them wrong. Look at my question.
sorry, let's get it back. Okay, Martinez. You had, 4 of 16 points also.
Was there
We
like
didn't
a,
bring
was
some-
there
No, I
like
think
an
the
X
points,
button that
no,
we
I
missed?
think for the points for your name too, so it's not.
Oh, you got 2 out of 5.
Yeah, there you go.
2 out of 5.
No, I'm
No,
number, I
those are
turned it in
different
first, you turned it in.
Zamudio, you had 25%. And, Martinez, 50%. That's a D, right?
We can skip
Taylor,
We can skip.
Taylor, you had
Share her responses.
75%. Is that correct? 3 out
I
of
say
5.
4 out of 16 words. No,
So
3
that's
out of
60
5. No,
that's
She
60%.
turned it in third. I turned it in first, you turned it in second, you turned it in third.
So you guys all got the same amount?
That's.
Okay.
3 out of 5
She got
people.
4
Out
out
of
of
5
16.
people, yeah.
Yeah, so the green is right, they got all of them
I
right.
think there must have been like a next button
Oh,
that
that
we
we didn't
didn't click.
Oh, maybe.
No,
I
it went
think-
all
I
the way
think
to the
it's-
end of the test and then the test was over.
Okay, let's look at the various sections that you scored.
Yeah, those are all right.
Taylor, you had you did from A, 4 out of 4 points.
Yeah.
Okay, that was from A you worked on, right?
Yeah, she got.
So you had 4 points. Congratulations. We're gonna give you a certificate of achievement
Oh, this is beautiful.
for scoring
Oh, thank you.
4 points.
I got 4 out of 4 too.
Okay, let's see what the others scored.
Mine.
Which one did you do?
4A.
Okay, you had 2 out of 4 points. That will qualify you for intervention program. So we're gonna put you on an intervention program. Got 2 out of 4. And, Ortiz,
I did C.
you did C, and you had 2 out of 6 points. I think we might have to recommend you for special aid. Yeah, your situation is a little bit beyond intervention, we might have to consider special education as a program for you, so that we can give you some level of intensive learning to see how you will do. And, yeah, Ortiz, Zamudio, congratulations, you had 4 out of 4, excellent, wonderful student, you are great, it's wonderful.
No, we're interviewing.
And let's see the last person, she also had 4 out of 4, congratulations. All right, so, okay, are there any complaints about the test?
Yes, I couldn't see my questions.
You
They were
couldn't
all
see your
blurred
questions,
out.
why?
They were all blurred out.
Okay, noted. We'll let the state test taking commission know that some of them were blurry. Yes? Any other complaints?
Not complaints, but it's subjective. I mean, it asked me if I was hungry.
Why,
Right, that is
why do you say it was subjective? It's a fair test. Everybody else was taking the test, had all equal options to choose which one you were supposed to take.
Maybe some, eat before they give me a different answer. I was.
Okay?
But it's synchronized.
Your complaints are noted, but it was a fair test. So this is your feedback. Let me ask you, how did you feel taking the test?
Rush.
Rushed? Why?
Because there was a time, like, you have 30 seconds left, you have 1 minute left, like, it felt rushed.
All right. What else?
I was stressed. They all finished and I was still on the first question.
Why were you not able to finish on time?
Because I couldn't see.
You couldn't see. Okay. You couldn't see the test clearly. That was why you couldn't finish on time. Anybody else? Or the rest had 4/4?
Yes.
Okay, how did you feel when they were presented with papers that they were excellent students and you were not? Sad. Did it inspire you to work harder next time?
Inspired me to choose a different test.
You can have my certificate.
Okay. So, how realistic is this with what our students feel in the classrooms when they take our tests? Because these results are the what we use to determine performance, these tests. Now, some of the rationale for that is unclear directions. Was the direction very clear as to what to do?
And then once I finished, you're like, make sure you read the directions, and I was like, oops.
I clicked back before.
Yeah, it was unclear because
So
my
you,
first
you
test
took the
was-
test before you read the directions.
Well, I thought I read it, but when you said that, I was like, did I miss something? Why was I so fast?
Yes.
I chose test B in the beginning, and that was in Spanish, I think. So I clicked back out and listened to your directions.
What would have happened if you had no choice to change?
Then
the
I would
test
have
choice?
performed poor. I wouldn't have understood what I was doing, and I would have just took anything.
So let's assume that you go to Mexico tomorrow
Mhm.
and you have to take that test in Spanish
Uh-huh.
and you don't have a choice.
Mhm.
What would you have done?
Just click anything.
Are you beginning to see where this is going? Okay, so poor reading vocabulary, that kind of brings to bear what you were talking about. The fact that you couldn't read the Spanish one, but you had a choice of going back. If you didn't have the choice of going back, you were stuck with the Spanish test. Just like the Spanish student is stuck with the English test when they don't even have an understanding of they don't have a good understanding of the language. And that is how we rate them, that is how the funding for the school comes, that is how the school's rating is placed, without minding the fact that there are students probably in this particular school who had a higher percentage of Spanish language speakers who probably don't speak English fluently, but they have to take all the tests in English also. The SBAC test, math and English is taken purely in English language, so they don't have a choice. Now, the other one is health factors. What if you needed glasses? Would it have made a difference if you had glasses?
Yes.
And some of our students are from homes where they don't have glasses, but they're also going to take the same test with other students, even though they do not have the glasses to take the test. So that is a choice that is taken away from them. And use of inappropriate items, like you chose the test in Spanish before you redirected yourself to choose the one in English. Sometimes students will choose the one that they're not conversant with, and they are stuck with it. And inadequate weighting of questions. All the questions don't carry the same weight. So one person had over 6. He had 6 questions, the other ones had 4. So it was not balanced, and everybody had to do what they needed to do. And the conclusion, can somebody read the conclusion for us?
There is a broad agreement among statisticians,
Psychometricians,
and economists that students' test scores alone are not sufficiently reliable and valid indicators of teacher effectiveness or student learning to be used in high-stakes decisions.
thank you. So the next time, this is supposed to be a program being presented to teachers. So the next time we are using tests to determine our students' learning, ask yourself, what other factors could have influenced the outcome of that test? before we accept it for use of planning within a particular school environment. Is it equitable? Is it fair? Is it the right thing to do for those students? Thank you.